Hello, everyone. Today, we are addressing one of the most pressing challenges of our time, water-related disasters and their impact on urban communities. Our focus is the devastating flooding crisis during Hurricane Katrina. Water-related disasters, particularly flooding caused by hurricanes, pose significant challenges to global communities. This report focuses on the flooding crisis in New Orleans caused by Hurricane Katrina in 2005. In our analysis, we will examine the issue through the lens of global leadership, competences, and environmental leadership characteristics. We will analyze the problem connected to relevant leadership frameworks and propose a solution. Our approach aligns with several United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, including clean water and sanitation, sustainable cities, climate action, and the protection of marine ecosystems. Our goal is not just to address the issue, but to foster solutions, resilience, and sustainability in vulnerable urban areas around the world.
Hello, my name is Olivia Vacconi. My major is currently elementary education, but I am changing it to business management. This is my third year at USF. I'm originally from Tampa, but I live in Lake Pennsauken. And one fun fact about me is that I've been to over 100 concerts.
Hello, my name is Dinah, and my major is leadership studies. I'm currently on the road to graduating in December 2025. I'm originally from Jacksonville, Florida, and I just moved to Tampa about 2 years ago. I currently work as a biomedical engineer, and one fun fact about me is I love to travel, and I've been to about 3 different countries just this year.
Hello, this is Jonathan McAndrew. My current major is biomedical science. This is my third year at USF. I'm originally from the Chicagoland region of Illinois, but moved to Florida a little over 6 years ago. And one fun fact about me is I hunt fossils during my free time.
My name is Joseph. My major is accounting. I am a fourth year here at USF. I live in the Tampa Bay area and I am currently living on the St. Pete campus. A fun thing about me is that my co-brother-in-law is actually the lead background artist for the show Bluey.
My name is Nora Delgado. I am a junior student here at USF with a major in information science with a concentration in data science and analytics. I was born in Tampa, Florida. However, all my family is from Venezuela and I was raised in Panama. One fun fact about me is that I used to live with 15 boxers back in my hometown in Panama.
In August 2005, Hurricane Katrina struck in New Orleans, Louisiana. This exposed a multitude of issues, including weakness in levee systems and severe environmental changes. The scope of this project includes flooding from Hurricane Katrina. The focus will be to improve ways to prevent flooding from natural disasters happening in the futures. The United Nations Sustainability Developmental Goals. Goal 6. Clean water and sanitation. Investing in resilient water and sanitization systems. Goal 9. Industry innovation and infrastructure. building stronger and better infrastructure to prevent future flooding disasters to happen again. Goal 11, sustainability cities and communities, promoting better development disaster risk reduction to make cities safer. Goal 13, climate action, improving disaster preparedness and taking action to control climate change. The stakeholders included resident and local communities. People lost their homes and loved ones, and some eventually became homeless, all due to Hurricane Katrina's flooding.
Strong vision and strategic thinking could have influenced long-term planning for hurricane preparedness and mitigation efforts. This could have included strengthening levees, improving drainage systems, and developing evacuation plans. Effective leadership requires a clear vision of the potential risks and long-term consequences of a hurricane. This vision should guide strategic planning for preparedness, evacuation, and post-disaster recovery. Cross-cultural communication could have played a crucial role in addressing the water crisis caused by Hurricane Katrina. New Orleans is known for its diverse population, including various ethnic and socioeconomic groups. Effective cross-cultural communication could have ensured that evacuation orders and warnings were clearly communicated to all residents, regardless of language and cultural background. This could have minimized confusion and panic during the evacuation process. Valuing people would play a big role in leadership after Katrina because anyone who is taking the initiative to be able to work out a solution, such as levees, would need to have compassion and care about the people they are ultimately helping. By valuing the people in the community, leaders would be able to show that they care about the project they are working on further than just at the service level. This would show the communities that someone out there cares about them. Teaming skills would be just as important to rebuilding the community after Katrina as valuing the people and communication skills. In order to build the levees and rebuild the community after the devastation of Katrina, the community and leaders would have to have the teaming skills required for all to work together to get the job done. This would show the community that they are receiving the help that they need in order to get back on their feet. Leaders involved in the rebuilding of New Orleans after Katrina would have to be flexible. A flexible leader in a situation like the aftermath of Katrina would have to have the ability to handle an environment that is constantly changing and requiring constant attention.
The 5 elemental leadership characteristics that we have chosen for this topic are vision, which is the characteristic that would help us see ahead and make a goal to help preparing for the new hurricanes, information, which is about gathering resources to help understand and transmit needed information, decision, which is about planning and making an action plan, dispatch could be described as moving forward as fast as we can so we can help prevent the damages from flooding. Humanity would be about making it so we have empathy to those who have lost so much. It would push us to helping those who are suffering from the damage. The pro of vision is that we will have a set goal to motivate us to reach the conclusion we want. The con would be that we would focus on that goal and we could have missed the greater picture of what we're trying to achieve. The pro of information is that we can gather as much information as we wanted, and we can use that to help plan for upcoming flooding that could occur. The con of this would be that some data would be outdated or even hard to find. For example, Katrina hit in 2005, so most of that data would be technically considered outdated since as time passed, weather has changed drastically. A pro for decision would be that we can all come together and work together to make a set plan and know what to do to help prevent any further damage from flooding. A con would be that either we can be stuck trying to think of a plan until we think it's perfect, or if something happens during like the flooding, we probably could not have planned for it to happen, which would cause us to panic. A pro for dispatch is that we can get out there to help as soon as possible to help prevent any more damage that can cause better floods. The con would be that there could be communication issues between partners, or if the situation keeps dragging out, we can suffer from burnout. A pro for humanity is that we can get through certain situations through critical thinking and use that to take control. The con would be that some people would actually not appreciate our help, so they would want to handle it independently and push us away.
Our solution to the topic is heavily modeled off of how New Orleans responded to Hurricane Katrina and how they rebuilt and made plans to better fight against the issue in the future. The solution we found is that there's multiple approaches into fighting against flooding, such as adding portable floodgates, inflatable flood walls, and flood skirts, on top of heavier infrastructure such as adding levees. Um, to begin, it is important to understand that the length of the area is prone to flooding. In the case of the New Orleans flood due to Hurricane Katrina, they had approximately 350 miles of flood defense. With this number, we can estimate how much building better flood protection would cost for the levees. For my calculations, it would cost about $43,000 per mile for these proactive measures. I calculated such by finding out how much was spent after New Orleans flooding crisis, and found that it was about $15 billion in federal funds. Then divided it by the 350 affected miles. So far, the time it has taken to rebuild their levee system has taken between 8 to 11 years, but it's still quite approximate, as they're constantly improving upon their levee system each year with new improvements. For the time to implement portable solutions such as those floodgates and flood skirts, it would be a lot quicker, as they're deployable and can be deployed in affected regions before the flood even begins. With the only downside of these quick and reliable or less reliable options is being that they are less reliable and can only protect a limited range compared to proper infrastructure such as a levee system. They are slightly cheaper than the levee system, but not, by much, as from what I've found, you're spending about $1,000 per floodgate and shield, which only really covers like certain door frames, and it's quite compact defense system, while inflatable flood walls and flood skirts are more economical, as they kind of span along longer lengths and are cheaper per their square mileage.
Our examination throughout the lenses of global leadership competences and environmental leadership characteristics has revealed the complexity of the challenge we face. It's not just about building stronger levees or implementing new flood control technologies. It's about fostering a new kind of leadership that can navigate the environmental, social, and economic factors at play. In conclusion, our analysis highlights the importance of an integrated leadership approach to address the water-related challenges faced by New Orleans. By combining strategic vision, effective communication, community value, teamwork, and flexibility, we can develop a strong strategy to mitigate the impacts of flooding, contamination, and coastal erosion. By fostering these crucial competencies, leaders can ensure the safety and well-being of their communities.